All right, let's talk about how you can calculate credit card interest or create your own credit card interest calculator within Excel. So to set this up, you're going to need a couple of columns. You're going to need to know the number of days in your billing cycle, your starting balance, along with the purchases that you've been making, any payments that you've made, and then you'll need a column for your ending daily balance. And then we are going to expand all of these columns a little bit. And then here in the day column, we just need to start with 1, 2, and then you just need to add all of the days in your billing cycle. So in this case, we'll just add 30 for 30 days in the billing cycle. Your starting balance is likely going to start at 0. You can change that later on. And we're actually going to format these all in accounting standards. We'll leave purchases and payments blank for now. And then the ending balance is just going to be the starting balance plus purchases minus any payments that you might have had. And then what we can do is click and drag this formula all the way down to day 30. And starting in the second cell of the starting balance, you're going to want to reference the previous ending balance, so the ending balance above this row. So that would be the ending balance for day 1. We'll enter that here, and then we can double click this square in the bottom right corner to copy that formula all the way down this column. Now I'm just going to add some random data here, but this is kind of where you're going to want to put in any purchases or payments that you've made on your credit card throughout these days. So let's say we made a $400 purchase, and you'll notice that these formulas will auto-populate. And let's say we made another purchase here of $250 and another one here of $75. And on this day, we paid $300 of our credit card payment. So you'll notice that we'll have the ending balance, and then once we have our $300 payment, that will go down to $100, and then we add $250 to get to $350, so on and so forth. All right, so now that we've entered in our data, now you likely have a lot more data than this, but we'll just use this as our example. What you need to do is you need your APR. So this is your annual percentage rate for your credit card. If you don't know what that is, you can look that up on your credit card statements, but this is basically the interest the credit card company will be charging you when you aren't making those minimum payments each month. So we'll highlight this yellow, as this will be the one cell we need to input, and we'll just put 22% since that's the average APR for most credit card companies as of now. Now what we need to calculate is our daily interest. And to calculate your daily interest, you basically need to take your daily percentage rate and multiply that by your average daily balance. So we're going to kind of have two formulas within a formula here. So select the cell where you want your daily interest to be calculated, type equals, parenthesis, we need our daily percentage rate. Right here we have our annual rate, so we'll take the annual rate that we inputted, divide it by 365, end parenthesis, times parenthesis. Now we need our average daily balance, so we'll use the average function here, and just select this entire column that includes our ending balance, end parenthesis. And then we'll go ahead and hit enter and yes. And that's going to give us our daily interest based off the APR for our credit card. Now keep in mind that this only applies if you are not making your monthly payments. This is the interest you would be accruing when you're behind on credit card payments. So now that we have our daily interest, we need our monthly interest, which is essentially just our daily interest times 30 in this case, since that's our billing cycle. Now, if you have less or more than 30 days in your billing cycle, what you can do is type a max formula, select this column where your days are, and it will just take the largest number, in this case 30. And then we will end parenthesis and hit enter. And this is our monthly interest. All right, so now we have our credit card interest calculator basically set up. So you can then input anything here, any purchases or payments. Say our starting balance was actually $5,000 to start the billing cycle. Then we're going to see that interest jump up. So we can then add anything here, any purchases or payments we've made. We can manipulate this starting balance here in this first cell for day one of that billing cycle. And we have a calculator that we can play around with to see what our monthly interest will be. But there you have it. That's how you can calculate credit card interest in Excel, creating a sort of credit card interest calculator. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button on your way out. Thank you, and just have such a great rest of your day.